Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. Gonna be back with another pick a card reading. Gonna be asking a question. What can you expect the first 3 months of 2022? This is gonna be a prediction. I think I'm gonna hit him. So look, come back. When March hit, come back. I'm gonna share this again on my timeline. Up in the community tab, because we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how accurate I was or how off I was, or how well I did describing what it was I was feeling. All right. So anyway, not doing too much talking. I thank all y'all that be getting involved and all y'all that be donating and all y'all who be booking those personal readings and everybody that just be hitting me up on the gram, wishing me well, and people that send me the emails. And I thank y'all, because this has been a great journey and I enjoy myself, and I'm glad that I'm helping y'all and actually giving y'all something of value, because for a long time I was just taking from people. So it's a great time now to be giving, and to be giving genuinely and not giving to get, because that was something I always majored in, giving to get in the back end. I give you something and you should give me something too. So now I'm doing it because I genuinely want you guys to have this. So thanks for being here with me. I appreciate and value y'all. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. This is I think this was Moonstone. And this was, or this might have been Euconite. Yes, Moonstone, Euconite. It's one of the two. Can't remember. But I know this is Selenite, and I know this is Citrine, and I know that this is blue fluorite. So take your pick. And I'm gonna get started over here with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1, what can you expect for the first 3 months of 2022? Okay, so that was good fortune. Good fortune. Being vulnerable, dropping your ego, listening to your intuition. There's a brand new start. So, okay, you're transforming something. The truth, maybe? Or the truth is coming out. Maybe some type of truth is coming out. Something that you worked hard for. Could have to do with getting attention, public recognition. Because you got showstopper here. You could be a Leo. You could be Aquarius. You could be a Pisces. I got Cancer. I got Capricorn. I got Pisces and Scorpio. And Capricorn again. So you could be any of these signs. You don't have to be. Could just be acting in the capacity of these signs. Okay? So what I'm getting here is following your instinct. All right? It's going to be like a feeling of a surety. And it's going to be like harmony. Things are going to be coming in. You're going to have new opportunities going to be coming in. And it's got to do, right in the middle, I'm seeing this showstopper, right? Impurity. So I'm getting like it's kind of like people are going to be noticing you. You're going to be magnetic. You're going to be working with other people as well. Probably a good deal or some type of deal, something here. Because wedding could mean doing doing the sociably acceptable thing. So it could be like a contract being signed, or you could be getting married. But usually it's in the sense of coming together because it makes practical sense. So you might be working with someone who's actually going to be helping you out, someone who's going to be taking you to the next level, because harmony and trying means getting pushed forward. So there's going to be like an acceleration. These next 3 months, there's going to be a big acceleration. And I would get, if you're an entertainer, there's going to be something here where you may be signing a contract or signing some type of deal or doing something that's going to put you into a position of status. I'm not going to say it's like a high status, but it's some type of status here. All right. Because wedding represents coming together for like a political gain or coming together for some type of financial gain, some type of practical reasoning. Like, it's not really in the sense of wedding, but it could be a wedding, but it doesn't necessarily mean in the sense of wedding. But what I do get is it has to do with your vision, because you got your subconscious here. So you're going to be having more visions, more clarity. This isn't like the intuition card, but this is more about like being a visionary, seeing things in the future before they get here. So you might be having more premonitions. This is also like sharing these gifts, sharing these creative talents, but sharing your long-term visions with other people. And this is attached to your subconscious. So subconsciously, you're going to be actually seeing more visions. I'm feeling like your clarity is going to be a lot clearer. Like you're going to have a higher level of intuition. That's really what I'm feeling, because you also got the high priestess here too. So it's going to be a higher level of intuition popping up. Signing some type of contract, maybe getting married, or just some type of partnership possibly that's going to actually benefit you. That's what I'm really feeling like. It's gonna be a good contract though. You're gonna need to follow your instinct. It's gonna be a good partnerships that come around, trying in harmony. So the people that are gonna be coming around, they're gonna be good friends, good partners, good friend, like just good people all around. That's really the energy I'm getting, and I'm getting that they're gonna do right by you, because wedding in the middle with this Capricorn here, which represents and diplomatic, these are lined up. So I'm getting that this is basically people who are going to be working well with you, people who are going to do the right thing by you. They're going to be honorable. They're going to have levels of integrity. They're going to be upright people. This is going to be good fortune. So you got sacral chakra here. So this has to do with your creativity and the hard work that you've been putting in. So hard work that you've been putting in with this creativity, and then you're going to be getting lucky opportunities, big breaks. You got showstopper here. So there's going to be intention that's going to be put on you in these next 3 months. A lot of people are going to see you. A lot of people are going to hear you. You're going to be very original, or like you're going to be out there. Because showstopper and Aquarius is like they're on two different sides of the spectrum, but they're connected, right? They're like opposite. They're opposite signs. They're polarities, opposite polarities. Aquarius and Leo, and both of these signs are known for doing their own thing. One from a more analytical, detached way, and one from a more charming, charismatic, for the crowd way. You know, so one is doing it because they want to, and the other is doing it for the crowd. So you're gonna be like, I'm getting that you're gonna be like harnessing both of those energies there, doing what it is that you want, and people loving you for it. That's the energy I'm gonna be feeling for you. It's gonna be harmony, a lot of people coming in, a lot of opportunities, working well with people. People are gonna be like respecting your opinions. They're gonna be respecting your ideas, because you got this visionary here. This visionary card is about sharing your visions, or sharing your far sight with other people to like increase the value of their life. And so this is something that you've been working hard at and putting your best effort in. It's a cycle that you've been going for a long time. It's asking you to drop your ego, because there's a brand new start that's coming here, and you're going to need to follow your intuition. All right, and this is calling an ending. So you got the death with this Queen of Swords. This is going to be causing an ending here to whatever confusion or lack of clarity you were having. But I'm getting this is like a transformation too, of like the way that you communicate, or a transformation of the way that you think. Like these things are going to be changed up. And it's going to be changing more likely because your subconscious is changing. Your subconscious is going to be more farsighted. It's going to be more into like the future. It's going to be like futuristic thinking, because Aquarius represents futuristic thinking as well. It's a humanitarian, but it also rules technology. So it's usually ahead of its time. You know, it's that awkwardness, what they call eccentric. Aquarius is usually ahead of their time. So the information that you're going to be displaying, that you might be spewing, or that you may be giving, may be ahead of its time, or the show, or the maybe a content, or whatever it is that you're doing, because you're going to be getting attention. So whatever you're doing, it's going to be like standing itself out. It's going to be standing out. That's really what I got. I just had like a brain fart, so I really forgot where I was going before that. So it might be a lot going on for you in the first 90 days of this year of 2022, because I just got lost. It just felt like a whirlwind, a whole bunch of things going on, and like, so you might need to get you a pen and a pad and keep things like that around. But it's going to be a lot of expansive energy. These limiting beliefs are going to be changing. Like you're going to really be able to see further than you've seen before in terms of like your future, or the future for other people. Maybe you have visions for like worldwide, but it's going to be a brand new beginning for you. And you're going to need to trust in your instincts. And the people that are coming around are going to be very harmonious with you, and they're going to be very great companions, people that you can trust. You might be getting a pet. You might get a new pet, might get a horse, you know, might get a dog. I'm saying horses and dogs, so you might get a horse, might get a dog. Something like that might come about. But it's going to be good fortune is going to come up, all right? You're going to have so much to do. It's going to be a lot going on. That's really the energy. It's going to be a whole lot going on. It's going to be a lot of good, a lot of endings. right? A lot of like old ways, like the old patterns that you were having, there's going to end. A lot of endings, a lot of changings, like a lot of changes, and you're going to really need to follow your instincts. But the people that are going to be coming in, they're going to be very pure, very trustworthy, very stable, very reliable, innocent, bringing you good fortune. This is after a hard time, a hard period that you've had. You've been working for it. You've been reliable. You've been stable. You've been committed. You've been pushing. You've been showing your commitment. And so you're going to be attracting abundance, good fortune. It's coming in the next 90 days. Keep in mind that I said this. Come back here and check it out, right? You're going to be more playful, more glee. I say gee, more gleeful, you know, basically just because the people that are coming in are going to be very good people. Might be even create a community, but I don't really see community here. I'm just seeing like closer friends, better relationships, like harmony. These people are here to help you, push you forward, elevate you, put you into the spotlight, because this Leo energy is standing out with this purity. And it comes after a hard time, a hard period. So after doing a lot of work, giving your best that you got, people are going to push you forward so that other people can see you, and you're going to get the attention that you deserve. You're going to be able to do pretty much what it is that you want, and you're going to get attention for it and love and admiration for it, for your thoughts, for your ideas. Just basically, it's going to be like you're going to be sharing like your beliefs. It's going to be like expansive thoughts, expansive ideas, expansive ways of doing things. You're going to be basically sharing this the first 3 months of 2022. So I don't know if I said 2020 the last time, but anyway, your advice though is you're going to be dropping your ego. Drop your ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So you're going to be more vulnerable. That's the advice here. Be more vulnerable. Be more open, because this diplomatic energy is here with the showstopper. This is going to make you charismatic and not so worried about how other people see you or how other people are feeling about, you know, what you're doing. You're going to be basically like, you know, openly opinionated for yourself. So it's like you'll believe in what it is that you're saying. You know, you'll believe in what it is that you're doing. You know what I mean? You're going to be your biggest fan. But there'll be plenty of fans that'll encourage you as well, because you got this showstopper. So that's what I got. Pile 1. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 2. So, pile 2. What can you expect for the first 3 months of 2022? Surprise union? Mystery union? It's definitely a surprise union, because you got Uranus and Neptune right next to it, which is like a dreamy, could be a romantic union. We got Aquarius energy here again. I got Aquarius energy here again. I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I got Taurus. I got Sagittarius energy again. And I got some water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, what we could expect, you know, I say it could be a mystery relationship, but it doesn't have to be necessarily a mystery relationship. I think it could be like either possibly a breakup, maybe there's like some type of confusion in this relationship. But whatever this is, it's going to be taking you towards your fate, your North Node. Okay, because North Node is going to be like the most important thing here. Like this top line feels like it's most important here, and it's really from it comes from a level of confusion. You might be having to practice divination or check in on your beliefs. We got solar plexus chakra here. So it's going to be like personal power is going to be increasing. You're going to be negotiating something in a union, some type of relationship is going to be negotiating. You're going to be needing to bring love into the situation. So you're going to not need to push so super hard. All right, life goals are going to be changing. You know, so you might not have been very clear on what type of direction you want to go in. So it's like you're going to be learning to go with the flow. And that might be the part of the break-in or part of the breakthrough. So I said break-in, but that's part of the breakthrough. There's an energy of like washing away some of this passion or some of this frustration that you have, because you have dormant, the black moon dormant here, and seeds. This is like the beginning stages, you know. So like where dormant is where things aren't really happening. So it's like an energy of like a calm before the storm. These next the first 90 days for you, because you're gonna be taking time out to like balance yourself, get yourself stable. Might be losing a job, might be going unemployed for a second, because it's gonna be like a dormant. And it's right next to the dormant, you know what I mean, with the economy, which has to do with taking care of other people or taking care of, you know, those around you. And it's right next to the Hierophant reverse, which could be, you know, losing a job. And that's the first thing that really hit me, was losing a job. And it's telling you stop obsessing. So maybe you're going to stop obsessing over a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you might stop obsessing over a Taurus, because that's the energy that's connected to it as well. But I'm getting it's going to be like a quiet period, an ending period. It's going to be a negotiation, but the negotiation is going to be in how to go with the flow, or how to figure out, like, there's going to be a negotiation with money for sure, because we've got 10 of Pentacles here, and it's going to be now it's not going to be like you're losing money. It's going to be non-traditional money. This is going to be money that comes non-traditional. It's going to be with the flow, because I'm getting here negotiation, divination. So if you practice some type of spiritual belief, or you're doing some type of spiritual work, you know, there's going to be a flow that's going to bring in some money. It's going to be a negotiation, and that's your unexpected income with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you might be losing a traditional job, you know, or you might be getting paid from a non-traditional job. So I feel like it could be both ways. You could be losing a job and still getting paid off a non-traditional job. You know, and it doesn't have to necessarily be divination. It could just be any type of spiritual belief that you have, or any type of, I want to say, like, heartfelt work that you do. So like divination is just more so in this sense is used to create a personal power. So it could be you creating clothes. It could be you creating code for, you know, digital programs. It could be you creating, you know, any type of invention that's going to help mankind in general. And that's what you're going to be focusing on. It's like a side hobby or a side hustle maybe. But whatever it is, this energy that you're using is going to be getting you into the flow of getting new money that you haven't gotten before. It's going to help other people will be coming in. And so I'm getting like maybe hitting supporters, or because this is all connected to your North Node. So it's going to be like hidden supporters, people coming in, helping you out. That's where the breakthrough is. So I'm thinking like maybe something goes bad here, and you're having to detach from the outcome of how you expected it to be, because it's taking you in line with your North Node, which a lot of us are going towards. So that's not like new news or nothing that you should be surprised about. But that's something that's really happening, is that a lot of us are breaking out of the rut of what we've always thought life to be. And now we're finding something new, and finding something that really resonates with who we are as a whole, as a collective, and on a singular level. All right. So you also got rain, which is part of like breakthrough as well. You know, rain is like washing things away, you know, clearing things out. You know, it's also like allowing yourself to like start over in a sense, you know, like cleanse yourself to start over for something new. And then you have this ignition, which is like allowing yourself to break through. And this is lining up with this dormant energy. So it's really, like I said, it's really going to be like a calm before the storm. It's like a colder area. It's quiet. Things aren't really happening the way that you would hope they are. You're negotiating. You're jockeying for position. You're trying to get yourself into position where you really want to be at. And things aren't quite clear. You're working on some type of talents, because you got divination. So you could, like I said, you could be a Reiki, tarot, art. Well, yeah, artist could be a divination as well. You could be anybody that's doing some type of creation that comes from the heart, you know, with the intent of adding value. You know, it's basically like the mental space. Like this is going to be the mental area that's going to be changing for you, because you're not going to be like, you're expecting a certain outcome. So I'm getting like a switch or a change. You're expecting an outcome, but what's going to come is a flow of like money, negotiation, deals, people working with you, you know, coming together. You know, it's going to be like that merging. You're going to be merging. And it's the breakthrough. So I felt like in the beginning it was a relationship, and it might be. The breakthrough is going to be either a break up or break out, you know what I mean? Like a cleansing, a rehashing, a restarting of a situation. And this could be a non-traditional relationship that comes from this as well. You know what I mean? It's still, all right, so 10 of Pentacles could always come off as not being stable, not being long-term, not being secure, right? Or it could be non-traditional money, or it could be releasing family pattern beliefs or whatnot, you know what I mean? Family, what do they call it? Family traditions. That's what I mean. It could be releasing family traditions as well. Because, you know, this is what this is. It's like healing. Temperance and temperance upright is healing. It's like healing your own factors, healing your emotional, or healing those aspects of being in opposing thoughts between your mind and your head, where your mind is thinking one way and your heart is feeling another way, and you're not really quite sure. Temperance is you actually coming to peace and coming to terms with both aspects of yourself, and finding an equal balance or equilibrium to them. And so here you may still have a committed relationship, but it may be non-traditional. It may not be the way that we expect it to be, or not the way that society has taught us that it should be. That's going to be changing a lot too. So you could be coming into a reunion with a different person, with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Pisces, Aquarius. Could be coming in with those signs. Doesn't have to be. It could just be acting in that capacity. You know, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but it could be because the Hierophant is here as well with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, so it could have a tendency to be like, doesn't necessarily have to be like long term, but it is a stage in the time that, like there was like, it's like a level of stability, but it's not maybe consistent is the word I'm looking for. It's not quite consistent, but anyway. It is going to play out, and it is going to work out for you because it's a breakthrough. This is going to be what's needed for you, and this is part of your soul's journey, part of your soul's purpose to be experiencing this, all right? Your advice, though, is telling you to stop obsessing, and I'm thinking maybe you're obsessing over a fire sign here or obsessing over this Taurus, like I said, because these are connected. And so your advice says you are not the fucking center of the universe. So I guess that's part of it. You might need to know about that. So, Pile 2, this was your reading. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the 3rd house. Boom, pile 3. So, pile 3, what can you expect for the first 3 months of 2022? Taking a breath. Okay, taking a breather. What is that? Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Okay. So you are at an opposition. That's there. Could be maybe moving houses, leaving houses. There's frustration because you got Mars in a volcano right next to it, which has to do with like an inner strength, inner power, your willpower. So there might be an issue here having to do with your abundance or having to do with some level of stability that might be having you frustrated. Could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be a Cancer. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Could be dealing with the Aries. Could be dealing with a Libra. These could be your signs. You got Aries and Scorpio because we got Mars energy here. And we got fire energy here. So you could be, oh, we got Sagittarius right there. Boom. Okay. And we got Gemini. Oh, no. This is Sagittarius energy again with the Judgment. But it could be Pisces energy. Some people say Pisces. You know. All right. So what I'm getting, though, is some type of lesson here having to do with the Cancer. You're going to be going through life lessons here with the Cancer. All right. You're going to be needing to practice gratitude. This has to do with your drive and your will. It's going to be like, it's not quite the ego, but I'm getting it's going to be like a drive, determination, some type of argument, some type of frustration, because this is having to do with resentments. All right. Some resentments that you've been holding in, that you've been, like, you haven't released. That's really the big thing here. And that's the opposition, because it has to do with a place, has to do with a house, could have to do with a change of perspective, or have to do with a new opportunity that you might be having to present to them through words or through communication, you know, through text maybe. But luck is going to be on your side. Nothing is quite set in stone, which means that you may have to ride this tide out. You may have to ride this storm out a little bit, but it's okay. It's saying like face reality, like be practical about what's going on with the situation, but luck is going to be on your side. So you might be getting a place. You might be having issues getting a place because I'm seeing anchor. So you're going to be getting grounded. There's some type of stability that's going to be coming in because luck is on your side. Now, you may not have been paying attention to the signs and synchronicities of something, of this whole situation, because you've been trying to steady yourself. That's really what the biggest thing is here. You've been trying to steady yourself. So the ambition or the drive that you're going to be getting is probably to let go of these past resentments or these past hurts that you've been holding on to, because that's right here in the middle. And that's part of the opposition, which is keeping you from moving forward and getting this level of stability that you want. Or this level of prosperity that you want. It is abundance that's coming and luck is on your side. You just need some type of grounding, some type of maybe stability. Maybe you're having issues with getting a house, or it's just a level of stability. The house that you're in is frustrating. It's like you're looking for a new opportunity and things are coming. Luck is on your side, but you're just needing to like roll with the waves for right now, roll with the tide for right now. You know, keep your mind on what it is that you want to do, because ambition, Mars energy and Scorpio energy and Aries energy is about focusing on the goal and task at hand and moving forward. You're just at opposition right now because you're holding on to past resentments, and you're still like allowing them to burn and they simmer and fester. And it's really just like it's really bogging you down is the energy I'm feeling here. It's like keeping you from actually moving forward. So some of the advices you have are breathe and practice gratitude, practice grace, anchor yourself. So you have heart chakra, solar plexus, and we have root chakra, all right? And so these things are important at this moment because you're going to be learning how to balance yourself, how to actually be grounded within yourself and be receptive to new opportunities. So this heart chakra here I'm feeling is more so going to be healing these past resentments and these past shame and anger and frustration that you're still holding on to with this power here, this volcanoes. This here has to do with holding on to or like festering energy, like holding resentments, keeping it within you, you know, and it's basically only hurts you. It's damaging you. It's keeping you from moving forward. It's messing with your drive and your willpower and your confidence in actually taking action on things. This has to do possibly with a Cancer, or it could do with the Taurus, Aries, Libra, all right, or Sagittarius again. But this is mutable energy. So it's, you know, whenever I see nothing is set in stone, I also look at it as mutable energy. So I think of it as needing to like transform or needing to like become pliable to whatever circumstances you're in, like knowing how to go with the flow. You know, nothing is set in stone could also mean like dealing with the emotion or the emotional turmoil that's coming through. You know, it's like handling it and just kind of like riding the storm out. And that's what the case of this is going to be anyway. But whatever happens here, you're going to be changing the perspective on this house or changing the perspective on the way that things were feeling. Like the storm that you've been feeling or these emotions that you've been feeling that have been welling up in you, you're going to be changing your perspective on it. There was a decision that wasn't made that you weren't clear on making, maybe because you were missing signs. It's all good because you're going to be learning the lessons here, all right? You're going to be learning the lessons from that situation. And what it is, I'm getting that the lesson is going to be to take care of yourself. Maybe you were dealing with other people, and the bigger issue here is taking care of yourself. All right, because I'm getting like all the cards I'm looking is like the woman is dashing the man away. Because this is tarot sexual magic. Like the woman is like resisting the man. They're like, nah, no good. I'm cool. I'm good. You know what I mean? So she's like really resisting the man. She's not with it. And in this one, he had to actually drug her. You know, so maybe you're going to be like not dealing with relationships where people are making you have to earn their love as opposed to giving it freely. You know, that's something here because these are like my love indicators down here whenever I bring these out. So, and we got Cancer. So this could be a mother figure as well, you know, but I'm feeling like this is just having to do with your emotional depth, emotional receptivity. You're going to be actually getting more in touch with your feelings, more in touch with your actual, like the depth of your emotions. You know what I mean? You're going to understand them a lot more clear. This is a 10 here, so this is an ending. You know, this is an ending here of maybe these feelings of maybe dealing with lovers who weren't available. You got 7 of Pentacles, and this is like things that you've been working at. So this is something that you've been working at. You've been putting your time and your effort in this, and you even tried to walk away from it. There's an energy of walking away from it, but not quite moving away from it. So this could be really a relationship, you know, because you're holding on to past resentment, and that's what's actually keeping you from moving forward. This has to do with a house, anchoring it down, you know, or if it doesn't have to do with a house, it has to do with a level of stability and a level of abundance or a level of like luxury, of enjoyment, all right? And so it's telling you to practice gratitude and learn to breathe, inhale, and be open to more possibilities because you got these heart chakras here. So it's really big that you be more emotionally receptive and actually get more sensitive. So I see this heart chakra, I always think of being tender, you know what I mean? Like allowing yourself to be more receptive, like softer, gentler, you know, and being more grounded within yourself. Recognizing like when you're being frustrated, you know, recognize when you're being baited into arguments. Recognize when, you know, you're just not feeling the most confident, you know, because you got your, we got the solar plexus here. And I'm getting that you might stop smoking, focus on your health or focus on your respiratory. Because volcanoes right next to breathe and respiratory. So you could be focusing on like your health or more so focusing on your breathing. So that might be something you might be practicing mindful breathing, you know, but it's going to be you need to take more grace, like handle this situation with more grace, grounded in yourself, trust in yourself, take this step one day at a time. Like this whole situation, take it one day at a time, but be open to all possibilities that are coming to you. In order to be open and be receiving of these situations, you're going to need to be healing this heart chakra and practicing gratitude and moving with grace in the world, and not being so judgmental and not allowing your inner critic to keep you from moving forward and not allowing the outer critics to make you doubt yourself as well. So you're going to be ready for what's coming next. There's going to be like this energy, because this Mars energy is this ambition with this volcano now. It feels more like power, like drive, like, I'm ready to take on the world. I'm ready to take over. So that's probably going to be the next move here. You might be leaving a situation and feeling more confident within yourself, because this situation that happened with this cancer, because the cancer is like on the left-hand side. So it doesn't necessarily mean a cancer. It just means someone who's being emotionally manipulative, or someone who's kind of moody, very sweet, sympathetic with you, but can sometimes use those emotions and those feelings against you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a cancer. It could be a mother figure, could be an auntie, could be a sister, could be a brother. It's just someone who's like nurturing normally, but when they're in their moods, because they can go up and down, that high, low, when they're in their moods, they're basically making situations hard for you. They're messing with your drive. They're messing with your goals. They're getting in the way of your desires, and it's asking you to not feel overwhelmed, instead to handle the situation with grace. Take a breath, and let go of the resentments that you've been holding, because that's what's actually opposing the desired outcome that you're hoping for. Now, luck is on your side, but you're going to just need to ride with the wave and allow things to get over. And it's letting you know, face reality or live in fucking la-la land, all right? Choose bravely. So whatever you decide to do, it's going to be on you, but you got to believe what it is that you're seeing, because what's going on right now is exactly what's happening. And so maybe you haven't been quite practical or quite logical about the situation, but I'm looking here, it's like you never made the decision on what to do, because even though this is a judgment card, it looks like the Lovers in reverse, all right? It's the Lovers in reverse. It's the Judgment card, but it's the Lovers in reverse, which just means that you didn't allow the situation that, you didn't choose a decision, you didn't make a decision in love, or you missed the opportunities, you were missing the signs, you were missing the red flags, you weren't seeing that things weren't going in the way that you were hoping they were going. And then even here with the Eight of Cups, you tried to walk away from this family dynamic, or try to walk away from them, from this happily ever after, or this feeling of being like totally content. You tried to walk away, but it's a bit difficult. And so maybe you might even end up sleeping with them, somehow, maybe intoxicated, or there's just the energy of you still wanting to put the work into this, even after missing the signs and the signals of what happened. So within the next 90 days, you're going to be actually like waking up. Because this door here is a change of perspective. And it means that you're going to be able to communicate your thoughts or your ideas in a way that's going to change the perspective, and others are going to be able to weigh them consciously. They're going to be able to weigh the pros and cons of the situation, of whether it's in their best interest or not, but they're going to be able to see clearly, because you're going to be changing your perspective. As you go with the wave and you roll with these feelings and emotions, you're going to start having a change of perspective that you're going to be able to communicate to others, which is going to change their perspective and allow for new opportunities. And that's why it's asking you to move with grace and to anchor yourself in your own confidence and your own believing, yet heal your heart, and open that heart chakra up, so that you can receive this new information and receive this abundance that's coming here, because this resentment is holding you down and keeping you from moving forward. So that's what I got, pile 3, because I felt like I just ran this over and over and over again, but it was okay. So thanks for watching. This your boy Nudie, and this is Leo in the third house. Boom, pile 4. So, pile 4. What can you expect for the first 3 months of 2022? Okay, another person going towards their destiny. Material goods. That's the things I'm seeing coming in. Finances. Discernment. Intimacy. All right. Could be a Leo. Could be a Libra. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Taurus. It's going to be fast communication coming in. Someone who didn't want to talk before, who had regrets, now they want to offer emotions. That's going to be coming in. Could be a Leo. Could be a Libra. Could be one of these signs that are in this feeling of regret or resentment, shame. All right, these are people who were stuck in their past, in like the old family beliefs that they had going on. There was this level of security that they had. They maybe betrayed. Oh yeah. Okay, so they definitely betrayed you. These are people who betrayed you. We have Taurus. We have Libra. We have Scorpio. We have Leo. We have Libra again. We have Scorpio again. We have Taurus again. So these are the signs. All right. These are your same signs. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be them. Just could be somebody who's very charming, materialistic, sometimes secretive, obsessive, a bit controlling, manipulative, emotionally. Someone's a bit stubborn because you got Leo energy here. They could be a bit charming sometimes. It's just the energy of them being kind of like all over, kind of like they would be somebody who love bombs you. All right, based on this energy here, they would be somebody who love bombs you. When they're on you, they're really intense, and you're like, ooh, I love this. And then when they're not, you know, because they're very charming, they're very outgoing, they're very charismatic, they're very talkative, they're very attractive because you got Leo, Taurus, and Libra here. So this is a very attractive pair right here. When I see those signs, I know they're very attractive. And then you have sexual energy here that's very strong with this Taurus and Scorpio energy. These are very strong sexual energies. Taurus more so in the sensual, and Scorpio more so in the loins and the actual reproductive organs. Taurus is more so in the physical body, you know, whereas Scorpio is more in the actual sexual organs. But anyway, this person is dealing with I don't know why I'm feeling like it's a person, but okay, we'll just go with it. It's a person who's dealing with regret. Someone wants to offer you some emotions, offer you some feeling. Could be a mother figure. There's going to be fast communication coming in. Someone's going to finally be getting out of their head. All right, there's like win-win outcome is forecasted. So this is what they're hoping for. That's what the intent was. You know, it says if you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So that just popped out. It says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. So somebody's going to be coming in quick with communication. All right. It's going to have to do with material goods because they see you expanding. All right. So that's probably why they're coming around. But basically, it's a clear. So you're going to be getting discernment. Your intuition is going to be working because you're going to be able to see through this. Because sword here stands for betrayal. You know, betrayal. And this has to do with being stuck, being stagnant, old beliefs, previous patterns. You know, it's just like, it's almost like the Four of Pentacles. This is the same, like keeping the same thinking patterns. All right. This is someone who's coming in trying to be slick, keeping the same thinking pattern. So keep your mind on that, because what you're going to be having is discernment and wisdom. You know what I mean? To understand that this may not make sense. This may not make logical sense. You're on your way to getting abundance and prosperity and leveling up. So, yeah, you know what I like about this? Because this community that I got right here, right? These past three piles have been nothing but us getting some money. You know what I mean? Getting this level of stability, cutting people off. You know, the third pile was kind of, it was kind of all right. It wasn't bad. They wasn't doing nothing wrong, but they're going to be figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? But pile 4 and pile 2 and pile 1, they getting some money. Y'all getting some bags right about now. And so that's what's happening. People is moving towards that North Node, you know, moving towards where their life's purpose, their soul's purpose. They're not dealing with the betrayal. It's basically having more discernment, recognizing the people that are around you. You're going to be clearly seeing them. You're going to have the wisdom to spot them out. There's going to be a level of intimacy. Now, intimacy in this case, I'm not looking at as sex. I'm thinking of intimacy as actually being able to get to know people more genuinely, closer, really knowing who people are, knowing what makes them tick, knowing what it is that they desire or that they hope for. What are their hopes? What are their wishes? What are their true, their true ideologies? Like, what is their real beliefs? That's what you're going to be getting, like, the understanding of. You're going to be getting to the root of. People won't be able to confuse you or trick you, because sword is about being tricked, but you're on your way to North Node. You're on your way to your expansion. You're on your way to, like, the next destiny, the next adventure, this adventure that's going to take you to the next level, because you're going to have material goods, security, stability, all right? This comes from being strategic. Someone's going to come in here trying to be strategic because they see you getting material goods, because they see you getting wealth. You're going to be expanding. And they're going to be coming in here possibly, sword can also be a lawsuit, but it's also like communication that's not slippery, but deceitful, and that's backhanded, so that could be what's coming in for you. Someone who's trying to, like, hit you with deceitful communication, and it could be someone from the past, because the Four of Stones could also mean previous beliefs. And I'm really just getting that because you're expanding and you're getting material goods, you're getting wealth, you're budgeting, you're coming up, assets are coming up. All right, you've been strategic. You've been really, like, passionate about what it is that you desire. But there's going to be sexual energy that's going to be coming in, and it could be from these signs. And it's basically because they have regret that they didn't say what was on their mind in the past. They're going to be coming in quick with this Knight of Swords energy. Quick communication, fast. fast. All right, because they want to share these emotions, and they want to share these emotions because of this. You're expanding, and because of this, the second house, that money, that's why they're going to want to come say something to you, because you're on your way to it. Keep that in mind. You got discernment, and you have intimacy, and you have this third eye chakra, which is your clarity, your intuition. You're going to be able to see through them because you have wisdom already. You've already learned these tricks, all right? Be cool. Don't play that game with them. All right, it says, if you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. This is your sign that you about to come up. Confidence is your key. There's a win-win outcome to this situation. You know, so it's like you're moving closer to a deeper level of understanding. You're allowing yourself to experience more joy in the current moment. This is your solar plexus energy, all right? And so this discernment is like a personal power of knowing who's right for you or what other people's intentions are for you, and knowing your intentions as well and being clear with your intentions so you won't allow others to cross boundaries that you yourself wouldn't cross against yourself. You know, so there's going to be this level of like stability but strength. I'm getting more of like a stone wall, a protection of yourself, you know, and you're going to be able to see when people are showing up. You're going to be able to see the deceitful ways. You're going to be able to see where they're stuck in their train of thought, in their train of thinking, because you're going to be expanding. And other people, it doesn't have to just be one person. It could be other people. They're going to see you getting possessions, see you getting wealth, see you getting abundance, and they're going to be in regret. And they're going to be wanting to come out and speak to you and say things to you and communicate with you, you know, because there were things that they felt like they didn't say or they wanted to say, and now they're in regret. Now they want to offer you emotions. Now they want to offer you feelings. They want to wear their heart on the sleeve, you know, because your confidence is going to be boosting. And then what they're hoping for is a win-win outcome. And so, like I said, I read this before with this win-win outcome. The win-win outcome could be that both parties get something equally. For instance, you know, just say somebody comes from the past and maybe, you know, we be friends, and, you know, you give to me and I give to you, and that's a win-win. You know, you apologize to me, I apologize to you, and that's a win-win. Or we could meet up, we could talk, we apologize, I apologize, and you go on your way and I go on my way, and that's still considered a win-win. So something like that could be going on here, all right? Because what you're going to be noticing, you're going to be able to pick up on when things aren't making sense. You know, you're going to know that things are too good to be true, because what they're going to be saying to you is real slippery, real slick, real deceitful. And so you're going to recognize when things are too good to be true, and you're going to see through. You're going to have a very good clarity, very good trust in yourself. You know, that's what's really going to be popping up for you. Confidence is key, so you're very much going to be trusting yourself because you're moving in a direction that you're meant to be moving in, and this is going to bring you a level of wealth, stability, and security, all right? So you're going to be learning to take responsibility, allowing yourself to experience, getting more understanding, absorbing knowledge from like past, previous like situations. There's just some sexual energy. So this person may try to come in and offer you sex, or maybe sex for money. So some type of energy where they're going to be trying to offer you something. And they're going to be, it's just the same tricks. That's what I'm trying to get you. It's the same tricks that it's always been. It's because they see you getting some level of stability, wealth, all right? So keep your eye on these people. Use your discernment. That was the key thing here. Use your discernment. And if you're waiting for a sign, here it fucking is. All right. I think I did reach my threshold of cursing. Because then they might be like, you can't put no ads on this video. So, anyway, that was your reading. Pile number 4. Thanks for watching. This your boy, Noonie. And this is Leo in the 3rd house. So, yeah. I was going to be doing another pick a card reading, right? Having to do with your toxic traits, but it's going to be in reverse. So that's going to be exciting. Be looking for that. I see that a lot of people wasn't really feeling that. What are your toxic traits? Because, you know, we don't like to look at ourselves and see ourselves as the problem. That would be too much work. But for y'all who did watch it, I appreciate y'all very much. Not for the views, but because just by watching it and being open to looking at yourself, you're doing a whole lot more for society and for the collective than you can imagine. Just by being conscious of some of the negative traits that you have, you're willing to look at it and like take a change. And this can change, you know, your friend dynamic. This can change people around you. You know, you start with you and it changes people around you because your interactions with them will change. And so I applaud those who watched that, what are your toxic traits, you know, just because you wanted to actually do the work. I don't care if you watched it for the views. It makes me no difference. But I really want us to be getting something from this, like something therapeutic, and actually moving forward in a way that's going to fulfill us emotionally. Because a lot of us are traumatized, including me. A lot of us are still holding on to resentment, including me. So these are some of the things that we can use to, just elevate ourselves. Because that's the whole goal of this, to elevate ourselves and take ourselves to the next level and get more than we ever fathomed possible. All right? Being an asset to the world, being an asset to family, friends, people that we genuinely care about, and some people that we don't even know. We just, just want to add value out here. That was the goal. That was the goal. That was my sole intention for doing this. And I'd be hoping that when I do these, I inspire y'all and that I fill y'all up with love, because that's genuinely my goal. And that's about it, y'all. So thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. I'm out.